welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, this is the Crochet Critic channel where we give 100% honest to God reviews about anything to do with crochet. If that's yarn, hooks, tools, accessories, anything. So today I'm doing another Lion Brand yarn. It's Lion Brand Mandala Ombre. So I decided, what the heck, I'm just going to buy a couple of these cakes and just try it out. And I was not disappointed. But I also bought 2 new bamboo crochet hook sets. Well, it says crochet hook set, but there's only 3 each. But these were also from Lion Brand. I saw them for sale and I thought, what the heck, I'm just going to get them. So these hooks are what I crocheted this with. Well, only one hook, but anyway, it was really exciting and I can't wait to let you guys know exactly how it went. So let's get into the review already. I know you guys are dying to see it. Alright, so this is Lion Brand Yarns Mandala Ombre. I'm so sorry about the rip. I guess that I don't know my own strength sometimes. So this is what it looks like. You can even see like a mandala pattern in the back. It's really pretty. And this is what it looks like on the top. You know, there are so many different colorways in this. I think they're just at Walmart. I saw like 5 or 6 different colors. So it's not going to be hard to find a color that you really enjoy. Like this one kind of looks like summer to me, like watermelon colors, you know, the pool type colors. So it was really exciting to work with. Let's get to the yarn label, shall we? Net weight is 5.3 ounces or 150 grams. The yardage is 344 yards or 315 meters. Machine washable and dryable, 100% acrylic yarn. So this actually was very soft. I felt like this would be like a summer type yarn to use, you know, one that's really soft and light and airy. So that's why I picked this one out. So this is a medium yarn, number 4. Also, for knitting needles, you would need a size 7 or 4.5 millimeter. For crochet, you'll need an I9 or a 5.5 millimeter, which is what I use to crochet with. Okay, now let's get to the laundry symbols. Don't forget, everyone, you really need to pay attention to laundry symbols, because if you don't, you can mess up something that you worked so hard on, and I would hate to hear that. So the first one is, water temperature should not exceed 105 degrees Fahrenheit or 40 degrees Celsius. So just make sure whatever temperature your water is, you know, whenever you're washing it, do not have it exceed that temperature, which 105 is pretty hot. So just make sure it's not too hot in the washer. Okay, the second symbol here, the triangle with the X through it, is no bleaching. So do not bleach your fabric, which I'm just going to let you guys know. It looks like this yarn was white before and they just kind of splashed it with a little bit of color. Not like that, that's not anything bad, but in case you're just thinking, oh no, I'll just throw it in there anyway, just a little bit of bleach. I mean, it would definitely bleed and it would mess up your colorway. This little square with a circle in it means tumble dry on any heat setting. So if you want to tumble dry hot or tumble dry medium, tumble dry low, anything you want to do with that, you can. It's any heat setting. It can withstand any heat for drying. I guess not for the water temperature, but for drying, it can withstand any heat. Okay, this next symbol, the iron with the X through it, means do not iron. So don't iron. It could mess up your fabric or possibly melt it or hurt it. And the circle with the P, which is the last one, that means you can dry clean this fabric. You know, once you have it finished into a, you know, let's say a scarf or a t-shirt or sweater, you can take it to the dry cleaners, but tell them, do not use trichloroethylene, because at the dry cleaners they use chemicals to do dry cleaning. They don't actually use water or steam, it's chemicals. So just tell them, you can dry clean this, but do not use trichloroethylene. So that's what the P means. Okay, so let's move on to the colorway. So normally I tell you guys to get the same dye lot, but a lot of these colorful yarns like this, you know, with the splashes, they have different gradients. So here they even put a note here. Balls of yarn from the same dye lot may differ due to the unique effect within each color. This is the charm of the yarn, which is true. You know, it's very beautiful to get so many different colors and different hues of blue, of different hues and values of pink and green. So it's exciting to get that. So you don't have to buy from the same dye lot. I would still recommend it. I still did, because I wanted, you know, the same color that starts here, I want it to be the same color that ends here, which I dug into this, and it is. It's a super light green, which is what I ended up ending on here. Okay, so article number is located by the barcode, color number, and lot number. So this color is called Balance, or Equilibre. So I thought that was actually a cute name, but I wish I would have named it Watermelon. I think that's way cuter. The colors were just so nice. The reason I picked this color, actually, let me rephrase that. My husband picked this color. I was gonna go with, I think it was like a light blue, and it faded to like a light blue to a medium blue, a teal turquoise. It was like a turquoise color. I like turquoise, in case you haven't noticed already on this channel. But my husband said, no, pick this one out because it has way more colors in it and you'll like it better. So I said, oh, okay, sure, I will. Which I thought actually turned out to be a good choice. I mean, it's really pretty, bright, summery. And actually, I was making a tank top. So it's kind of like a circle tank top that goes underneath across your chest and then underneath your arm. And I was going to attach some straps that go up, maybe tie like into little bows. And I was just going to continue with this. This is just a regular double crochet stitch. So while I was crocheting with this yarn, I realized it's a very soft yarn to work with. My hook hardly ever caught on it. I didn't feel like it was bothersome. It was actually very, very comfortable to work with, and I really, really enjoyed it. It was fun to work with, and I actually feel like I would purchase this again. I'll also do the strength test for this here in just a minute. I wanted to show you guys the hooks. So the packaging on the hooks sucks. This is the packaging. And see how these are ripped right here, the paper? That was like that when I got them from Walmart. I mean, like, it was terrible. I mean, it's just like so loose. Someone could just walk by and go, whoop, and it would be gone. And you would be wanting to buy this set and it would be gone. Actually, a couple of them were like that. And I felt kind of sad for the next person to come in. But yeah, they don't even glue the papers to the back. There's no, there's nothing holding this down. You know, even if they would have put a little bit of glue here to hold that in place, a little bit of glue here and some glue there. I mean, that's like, what, like 3 dabs of glue? And it would have helped a lot. But another thing is that these also, you know, can get damaged really easy. I know it's bamboo, and bamboo is supposed to be very strong, but I think it was one of these big ones. Yeah. Look at the bottom. It looks like someone chewed on it. And I didn't realize that. I mean, I should have looked, I guess, before I bought it, but I thought, ooh, bamboo, it's probably very strong, and I just grabbed it and walked out, and it was disappointing. Most of them were okay. I didn't have any other problems with these ones. I think there was one here that had like a defect on the bottom as well. This one also had some ripping, like the bamboo had started to shred or something at the end. And also, another problem that I had when using these, I already tested out the size 9. And a problem that I had, do you see this on the edge of the hook head? Do you see how scratched up that is right here? Okay, so what happened there, I was going through it was like a fuzzy thick yarn, and it got caught, part of the little thread, and it got stuck in there. It just pretty much ripped a shred of that off. Basically, this happened on a couple of the hooks already, where it tore and kind of ripped part of that bamboo string right there. I think it was also, I used the I9, which is a 5.5 on this one. It barely caught a little bit. I mean, you can kind of see where it kind of has like a little bit of a ridge right there. Yeah, it caught a little bit. It wasn't bad. Something good about these hooks, though, is that they do have a thumb indentation. So that was something that I thought was good. You know, while you're crocheting along, you have a thumb indentation so you don't twist too much. But other than that, these were actually very uncomfortable to use. Another problem is that with these hooks, the hook head does not cut in at a really tight angle. See how on this Susan Bates hook it kind of cuts in a little bit more? Super, super tight angle in there, like a 45-degree angle. Okay, well, on a couple of these, kind of cuts in on a 90-degree angle. I had problems with it, especially on this yarn because the yarn is so soft. I had problems with it kind of sliding out. Like I would go to pull through, but instead of actually grabbing the yarn like the Susan Bates hook would, it kind of like just the yarn would like do this and go whoop, boop, and just like come off. It wouldn't actually stick into the angle and pull through, you know, pull through the hole. They don't have that big of an angle on the inside. It's really not a smooth cut in. And plus that, there's a lot of tooling marks around the top. So see around the top edge, see like a lot of like scratches and stuff? That's from them sanding and then not really smoothing it out that well. So this hook is really rough. Let me tell you guys the prices for these. I told my husband that I didn't want to buy these hooks. He kept telling me, just buy them, you know, you could talk to people about them. And I said, oh, okay, you know, I really don't use bamboo hooks that much, but I'll just get them anyway. So I did, and I'm just going to tell you guys, I really didn't enjoy them that much. I used them on several different types of yarn, and I personally found that while yarning over, they didn't pull through as smoothly and easily as an aluminum hook would. These hooks were actually slightly rough to use, and they would catch on the yarn a lot more than you would expect. I paid, I think, it was almost $7 for each one. So this was $7 and this was $7. So that's like close to $14 with taxes. And honestly, for only 6 hooks, and the hook quality is really not that great. The packaging, you'll be lucky if you don't get a hook that's damaged. I would say these really aren't worth it. Oh, I would only buy these as a gift for someone if I knew they loved using bamboo hooks. Then I would say, okay, I'll get those for you. But before you buy these, ask yourself if you've ever used bamboo hooks before. Don't get them if you think you might not like it. Because I'm just going to tell you, they look very pretty, but they're really not that ergonomic. They're a little overpriced and they're a little under quality. So that's just my honest to God opinion, is that I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be using these hooks myself. I mean, they didn't perform how I thought they would. There was a little bit of defects, and on a normal day, I would never buy these, but I only bought them because my husband said, go ahead and get them so you can review them for people. But it was actually a good idea, because I can tell you guys, don't waste your money. They weren't up to the Crochet Critic standards. That's what I'm going to say. But now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Strength test time. Okay, so I already pulled out a piece here. I was going to start from the center anyway because it's the same color. So let's get started. I already ripped a piece of this so you can see. So there are 6 separate strands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And each of these individual strands, oh, there it is, 2-ply. So that actually means that this is like a 12-ply yarn. So this is pretty tight here. So I'm going to see if I can break it. Okay, so I'll just start over here on the edge and I'll just wrap around a couple times. Hear it? Okay, so it's kind of loose right now. So I'll just go 1, 2, 3. Ow, that actually is hurting my, can you see how red my hand is? That's actually hurting. Okay, I'll wrap it even tighter. Ah, frick. Hurts. Okay, so I'll just do it regular like this. Hey, this is pretty strong. I'm surprised. Usually it's really not that, you know, it's easier for me to break things. I guess with the 6 strings and then on the inside of each of those strings, it's a 2-ply yarn. So this really does make it a 12-ply yarn. Actually, that's really surprising. I'm so happy. That means that my tank top that I'm making is going to hold up over time. Oh, I'm so excited. I am so excited. That is the one exciting thing. You know, I was not excited about those hooks. That was a big disappointment. But this yarn is better than I expected it to be. That's great. I still can't rip it. That's actually just hurting my hand. So, hey, that's a really high number on the strength test. Oh, that's so exciting. And, you know, it's so soft. You would never expect it to be that strong. So, way to go, Lion Brand. That was a good purchase. So let's get down to final thoughts. Is this yarn worth it? Okay, I paid, I think it was, let me think. I think it was like $6.80, I think, for this. And for $6, and the yardage is 344 yards. It's acrylic, It's very extremely soft and extremely durable. I would say yes, 100%. This is worth it. It has wonderful stretch. It has really good give, and it's so light and airy feeling. It feels almost like cotton. So honestly, that's why I made it. That's why I'm making this tank top. I wanted something very light and airy. I am so excited. Now that I did the strength test, that really pumps me up inside because I'm so happy to finally find a yarn that is strong enough to withstand, you know, actual just yanking, pulling. If you get something, you know, who wants to walk through a restaurant or walk somewhere and you get the edge of your garment caught on something and it just rips? It's just disappointing. So this was great. So the strength I would give, out of all the yarns I've tested so far, strength test, that is a 10 out of 10. So that is Crochet Critic approved. Woohoo! A clap. That was great. 10 out of 10 on strength test. Okay, on looks and color, just the looks alone, I'm going to give that maybe like an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Because the color is just so summery and nice. You know, they maybe could have made the colors a little bit more vibrant, like some of the pink and the purple. It kind of gets lost really easily. The blues and greens were very vibrant, but the pink and the purple I wish were a little bit more bright and brilliant. The yardage was fantastic. I mean, you know, 344 yards, that's pretty long. That's wonderful in a cake. I mean, usually the cakes are pretty big, but that was just amazing and wonderful. I'm so happy about that. Repurchase value of this is very high. I would say probably an 8 out of 10. Ooh, girl, I am so excited about that. That is going to hold up over time. Crochet Critic approved. These, not so much. Goodbye, crochet hooks that I'm never going to use. Hello, yarn that is never leaving my sight. So I would buy this, definitely. I would not buy this. If I were you guys, I'm just telling you right now, not worth it. But this, 100% worth it. I'm excited. I can't wait to finish my tank top and, you know, wear it for the rest of the summer. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I love seeing y'all's feedback. Anything to let me know I'm going in the right direction. I would love comments. I've been getting a few more comments lately, which I'm so excited about. I cannot tell you guys how excited it makes me to get a comment and to answer back. And I love getting suggestions, anything that you can suggest. It might take a few videos for me to get whatever you guys suggest in and actually get it ordered into my house, but I'm just excited to do it. So if you guys want to even talk about yarn or anything like that, I'm 100% for it. I love talking about crochet. I could talk all day. I mean, like this video right now, I don't know how long it is yet, but I could go on for hours talking about crochet. And lastly, subscribe if you want to see more content. I'm so excited to put out more. I can't wait. I have more projects on the horizon. I have more crochet sets. I have more yarn to review. So I hope you guys enjoyed everything just as much as I enjoyed making it. But until next time, Crochet Critic out.